We love classic lit. Tales from when time first begun. We put them on the stage and act them out for you, so you can see that literature is fun. Just flap your wings and waddle round, shake your feathers, make that sound. Quack, quack, quack. You can do it all. You can swim and you can fly, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack, quack. You can do it all. You can swim and you can fly, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack, quack.
Hi, boys and girls! We're the Fuzzy Duck Theater Company. Raise your hand if this is your first time at a Fuzzy Duck show. Aha! Well, we want to tell you a little bit about ourselves. Ready? Fuzzy Duck roll call.
Call me Catalina. Girls, take my advice. Don't be mommies, be a CEO. That's right. Evan is my name. I wrote this part myself. Evan's my name. I wrote this part myself.
I am Alistair. I love to read. A book's the only friend I need. Quack! Quack! Quack, quack, quack! Now's the time to make you all part of the Fuzzy Duck Pod. And whenever I say quack, you quack as loud as you can. Let's try it. Everybody quack.
Quack!
Everybody quack.
Quack!
'Cause
You can do it all. You can swim and you can fly, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack! Quack!
we're so happy to have you join the Fuzzy Duck Theater Company, a city council-funded arts and education program that performs classics throughout the tri-state area.
Yay!
Today's Fuzzy Duck Show is also sponsored by our awesome sponsors, Beans, coffee for kids.
Yay!
We'd also like to give a quack out to a special group of ducklings able to make it here today. The kids from St. Teresa's Cancer Ward.
Yay!
We're almost ready for Oedipus for Kids, extra special concert edition. You're gonna love learning all about Eddie, a little boy like you, yeah. But don't forget that during the show there are two types of talking. There's good talking and
Bad talking.
And the worst kind of talking is the kind that people do on their
Cell phones.
But you know when you can talk? That's right.
When a fuzzy duck flies on stage.
When a fuzzy duck flies, it's time for you to quack your fuzzy little hearts out, like this.
Quack!
Again.
Quack!
Yes, every time a ducky flies, raise your hand and reach the skies. If you're lucky, we just might pick you.
You can do it all. You can do it. You can swim and you can fly, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack, quack. You can do it all. You reach the sky, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack, quack. Everybody quack, quack. Everybody quack. Come on, everybody, clap along with us. You can do it all. You can swim and you can fly, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack, quack.
Everybody quack.
Let me hear you. Everybody quack, quack.
Fat suit.
Shithead.
No, I'm asking you to pass my fat suit.
Oh, you're still a shithead. Alistair, you know damn well that house should be mine.
Please. You know quite well that you and your divorce attorney sucked me dry this morning. Watch out, Evan. Left me with nothing but an empty house, a mortgage.
And fuzzy ducks.
A theater company worth less than the Prius you're taking. What more do you want, Blood? Evan, get out of my way!
Well, good luck running Fuzzy Ducks without me. I hope you and your hellbound caffeine-hawking friends at Beans Coffee use it to buy more gems like Oedipus for kids, which is, if I have not made myself clear, a really stupid idea, Alistair.
It's still better than any of your performance art crap, or any of the Fuzzy Duck shows that you wrote.
I'm sorry that the Scarlet ABCs was no Uncle Tommy's cabin. Evan, can you get out of my face? Where in the hell did you find him anyway?
Some guy's 6-week acting seminar, same place I'll find your replacement.
Oh, you mean that wench you've been sleeping with doesn't understand the method acting?
Everyone get on stage, and remember, the Beans people are in row 3.
The Beans Coffee people are here? Oh, shithead.
Oh, once upon a time begins a story dear and true. How a mommy and a daddy did a thing they shouldn't do. How a king and queen demeaned their lives when they should have thought ahead. And the lives that they each led. That's the story of Oedipus. When Eddie was a baby, a fortune prophesied. Your son one day will kill you, and his dad, the king, realized.
If I don't do something about this, I surely will be dead.
So that said queen he wed.
Let us kill our darling Oedipus. Oedipus, oh Oedipus,
What will happen? Tell us.
will you come along?
Will you sing our song? And are you related to the platypus?
But I cannot kill my baby.
Oh, the queen, she cried and sobbed.
It won't be us who kills him, we'll let nature do her job. We'll nail his ankles to this tree and leave him till he's bled.
So the king and queen, they fled.
Goodbye, my wretched Oedipus. Oh, Oedipus, oh, Oedipus, what will happen? Tell us.
Will you come along? Will you sing our song? And are you related to the octopus? Then a Corinth family saved him, and to bed the child was put. They said,
Let's call him Oedipus. It's Greek for swollen foot.
they raised him well as if their own.
A blissful youth he led. Oedipus. He was fed. Oedipus. Meat and bread. Oedipus had his own nice shiny sled. Oedipus. Vacations to Club Oedipus. Grew up to be well-read. Oedipus.
Every book from A to Z, Oedipus.
Each night tucked into bed. Oedipus.
And his mom and daddy said, Oedipus,
We love Here in ancient Greek is where our story starts. A story about Oedipus, and we play all the parts. Oedipus had a mom and dad and went to school too, and did all of his homework like all good children do. Oedipus also had a brother. One more hour until Betty by Tedipus.
all right, Mommy.
And Oedipus's mother loved him very, very much. Oedipus!
If you don't get to bed this instant, I will break your knee so badly you'll forget how outrageously deformed your ankles are.
How come Tedipus gets to stay up a whole hour later than I do?
Well, Oedipus, it's because he's older than you.
And not because you love him more.
Well, of course, Oedipus. Parents never love their adopted kids as much as they love their real ones.
And who's adopted?
Oh, nobody, dear.
I told you so.
Mommy!
Oedipus, close your eyes. Hush. 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 Little guy, don't you cry. Stop those tears and let them dry, so I can sing your lullaby. Others here, oh, so near, to make the bad things disappear with their soft lullaby. 'Cause mommy's arms are safe for every little man. The world is not as safe, enjoy it while you can. It's filled with loneliness and pointless suffering too. I guess since you're adopted, that's not news to you. As you grow, what? Oh, I said nothing of adoption, no. Now the legacy's in short supply, so rest, my dear, to lullaby. Dreams, those broken ankles go away. The other children ask, can Addie come to play? In dreamland they don't kick your shins and watch you fall. In dreams I don't own stock in children's death or all. Oh, child, God, sleep your drama, fill your mind, dream pleasant thoughts instead. How you became my son, not how you were left for dead. So sleep, adopted baby. Good night, Oedipus.
Oedipus, wake up. Oedipus. Wake up.
Ah! Tedipus, it's so late. Why are you up?
Because I've been drinking this delicious coffee.
Can I have some?
Only if you come on my midnight adventure. You know the old Monopolis house near spooky Mount Tisiphone?
You mean the one they say is haunted?
Yep. My friend Icarus went there last week and saw a witch that told him his future.
What's Icarus's future?
He's gonna learn to fly.
That's awesome! I wonder what our future's gonna be.
Let's go.
Quack! Quack! Come on, everybody, boys and girls. You can do better than that. I want to hear you really quack this time. Quack! Yeah, that's it. Look, a fuzzy duck flew. Now, you know what that means. It's time for a quack back. Now, boys and girls, have any of you ever been scared before? What kind of things scare you? Just shout them out at me.
Wow, spiders.
Clowns, me too, scary. Yeah. Just talk to a therapist. That sounds intense. How about something that you didn't expect to scare you? Maybe like a family picnic. Like that. When your uncle, he's had a few too many Paris blue ribbons. And asks you to sit on his lap. And he starts singing Endless Love. And he's looking right at you.
Oh, so sorry. Wow. Hey, boys and girls. Where were we? House the Oracle, that's right.
Boy, it really is dark.
And spooky.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
I'm really scared,
Oh,
Teddy.
me too, Eddie.
Promise if we ever get out of this alive, we'll be bestest friends forever.
Deal.
Who goes there?
It is I, Tedipus, and this is my brother Oedipus.
Why do you seek me?
We want to know our future.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Really sure?
Yes.
Promise that if you don't like your future, you won't complain?
Yes.
Because there's no backsies.
We know.
Then prepare to know thyself.
For I, the Oracle of Delphi, shall tell the future, as decided by the gods of Mount Olympus, the fates of time, and how I'm feeling today. If you could have power, what would you pick?
What would you choose?
Shape-shifting flight or running quick?
Or laser shoes?
I'd see the future, yes I would. Pick the power of ESP.
We'll go with that. Show us how.
The only one who can do that is me. That's 'cause I'm the Oracle. Scenes from the future I see. Whatever actions fade or time create, they won't know before me. If you seek your future, go on and sell, but ask and why. I'll be happy to do just what I do, which is basically tell how you'll die. Now, which of you wants to know your future first?
You go ahead, Teddy. I'm scared.
Well, okay.
State your name.
Teddy,
State your full name.
Tedipus of Corinth.
Ah, I know the of Corinth family well. Hey, how's your Aunt Sophie?
She died.
I know.
'Cause I'm the
Oracle, bet on my horse you won't fail. You've gotta stop to buy sports car wise. To me, it's old news. But if you seek your future, have my permission to inquire. I'll be thrilled to God to perform my job, which is basically tell how you'll expire. Do you seek your future?
Yes, please, Mrs. Oracle, ma'am.
Then know that your future, as irreversibly decided by the gods on Mount Olympus, and the fates who have woven it into the fabric of time, is as such. You will be a gold medal discus thrower.
Really?
Look at you. No, I just like to keep things interesting. You're gonna be a farmer.
That's it?
Well, later you will grow old and die.
And die?
As a farmer. Next. State your name.
Oedipus.
Do you seek your future?
Yes.
What do good little boys say?
Yes, please, Mrs. Oracle, ma'am.
That's more like it.
Manners are very important.
Okay, let's see here. Oedipus, eh? Narcissus, Ptolemus, Archimus, Acridian, Acro, Odysseus, Orpheus. No, too far. Ah, here. Oedipus. Oh, doesn't look good, kid.
What do you see?
It says you are going to kill your own father, and as for your mother, wow.
What is it?
How old are you?
I'm 7 3/4 next month.
Great. Well, you're going. Let me rephrase. Your mother. No. Hey, you're really too young to hear this stuff of mine comprehended. Just know that it is dang nasty awful. So proclaims the oracle. I speak in words true and wise. No matter what the gods have in their odds, it's I can prophesy. But if you seek your future, if you're a curious type of bloke, I'm cautioning I do just one thing. I basically tell you. Oh yeah, she tells you. Tell you how you're gonna croak. So my advice, heed what I say. Your fate is coming. Yes, today's the day. Locked and loaded. I smell your fear. You cannot run, 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 run. You can't run from fate. You forget I'm infallible. I know how you'll die. Such a bad, such a terrible. I am the oracle and I've never been wrong before. What I'm trying to tell you is that you're gonna die an awful death.
Teddy, did she say I was gonna do something bad to Mommy?
I think so.
But I love Mommy.
And Daddy.
Yes, but mostly Mommy. And the Oracle said I'd kill Mommy.
No, the Oracle said you're gonna kill Daddy. You're gonna do something dang nasty awful to Mommy.
What do I do?
Oh, you're gonna have to kill yourself instead.
Or I could run away.
But you could kill yourself.
I'm gonna run away.
Yes, Oedipus, run away. Run far away. If you fear your presence here, then leave this place. I wish I could go with you.
No, you don't. You've always been strong.
Well, that's because I was born without ankle deformities. But on the inside, I'm just as lame as you are.
Oh, Oedipus, Tedipus, I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, miss you too, Oedipus. Here,
What's that?
take it. I found it in Daddy's underwear drawer. When you're alone, you can open it up, and it'll remind you of your family. Now, take care, Oedipus. Goodbye, Oedipus. You're always my bestest friend. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Tedipus. Say goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye to my brother. When a little boy runs away, and he goes very far from his home, how he wishes he could just stay, but he's lost in the desert alone. And he wants to go back 'cause he misses his mom. And he dreamed one day she'd see him off to prom. But that's not in the cards now, the child suspects, since his life got a little complex. Yes, he's all alone and he's scared, and he really just wants to be nursed back to health by the mommy who cared. It's like Oedipus has been accursed, but the oracle said that he'd kill his dad. Also something about mommy sounded bad, so he stands all alone. In song he reflects how his life got a little complex. I'm gonna start again, yes, blow me on my own 2 feet, and they'll show me to a town with a MILF, Massachusetts field, away from fortunes told that seem all too real. At every journey start, we seek the continuation of our lifelong hunt. Give me someplace that's got twat, earth falls, puppies, and family. With a home, I could be happy. But someday you and I will die, and we'll go somewhere far more profound, and I'll see all the people I've mother who gave me this locket that has a picture of mommy in funny underwear. Is that zucchini she's holding there? Meanwhile, I'm scared of myself, the things I say I might do. Mom and Dad, that's why I've limped away from you. Whatever Oedipus touches, Oedipus Rex. Got a little complex. The start of my big adventure. I just have to remember all the things I learned as a child, like don't take candy from strangers, look out for deities disguised as swans who want to have your half-mortal child, and avoid any whirlpools that are actually live mythological creatures. Boy, living in ancient Greece is tough.
It was time to grow up. No more games and fun. Time to find a home. Eddie's journey had begun. Oedipus was really lonely.
Quack!
Oh. Yes, it's time for another quack back, boys and girls. Have any of you ever felt alone? Like you just don't have any friends? No one can talk to? Well, your entire reality, is just swirling down into a black vortex of Ben and Jerry's Dolly Parton my issues. And the only thing that your conscious mind registers is the taste of Cold Steel and a rerun of Designing Women. Okay, anyway, Oedipus needed to find a new home, so he began to travel. On his way, he met the Minotaur.
Why would anyone design a maze like this?
Saw the Trojans.
I love your products, and by products, I mean the wooden horses you sell.
And he passed by the Isle of Lesbos. He walked for what seemed like a whole lifespan. Then one day on the road, he met a peculiar old man.
Hey there, little boy. Want some baklava?
Oh no! Stranger danger! Boys and girls, do we talk to strangers? That's right! I'm not supposed to talk to you!
Why not?
Well, because I don't know who you are. And that makes you a stranger.
I'm Laius, the king of Thebes. What's your name? It's okay, you can tell me. I'm old and harmless.
Well, my name's Oedipus.
I always liked that name. In fact, I had a little boy once who I was going to give that name to. He'd have been about your age.
What happened to him?
We killed him. Want some baklava?
You killed him?
Yes, killed him. It's fresh baklava, very tasty. You'll really love it. Especially with Beans Coffee! Once you hit the shakes, man, you'll never go back to the ice cream.
I don't think I should be talking to strangers who killed their children.
Yeah, we hung him up by his ankles. If he'd have lived, you'd be walking all funny, kind of like you.
I don't walk funny. My ankles are just double jointed.
But you do. You have a weird little limb. Yeah. Listen, it really is too much baklava for me to carry. We just ransacked this little village a few days ago, and they happen to be the biggest exporter of baklava and baklava-related products in all of Greece.
Stop harassing me, man.
And some of this baklava will even heal your disgusting lumpy ankles, like the ones my son would have had if I hadn't killed him as a baby, as I truly believe I did.
Stop saying things about my ankles and about your seemingly irrelevant son.
He looks so flaky.
Quit forcing your baklava on me, man.
Honey is so sweet.
Shut up.
And it's made with succulent pistachios.
Ah! I hate pistachios!
Oh, you're killing me! Oh.
You should think twice about making fun of other people's deformities! Take that, old man!
You're choking me too hard, Evan. It really hurts.
My name's Oedipus. You mean old meanie with your baklava? I hate baklava!
Evan, quit it! Get away! Catalina, do something!
Evan, cut out! What the hell are you doing?
I'm becoming my character. No, I'm using this method of immersing myself that was taught to me by my acting teacher, the famous Claudio Mento.
No, you were just beating the crap out of Alistair.
You see, Claudio Mento says you shouldn't attempt to understand your character until the moment you step onto stage.
Then, as the lines come out and the situation falls into place, you'll truly be experiencing it for the first time, just like the character you're playing.
Okay. Next, Laurence Olivier over here. Great. Oh, hi. Oh, God. Sorry about all this, kids. Are you guys having a good time? If you like the show, you should check out some of the other Fuzzy Duck shows, like Dante Alighieri's Magical Journey, or Titus Andronicus Bakes a Cake. Oedipus left the old man on the road for dead, with a casket made of baklava covering him toe to head. Then Eddie came upon the town of Thebes, when suddenly...
My search for a new home has brought me to the Gates of Thebes, but they're locked. I need someone to help me in. Boys and girls, do you see someone who can help me?
Tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee!
What? Over there?
Tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee!
I don't see anyone. Are you sure?
Tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee!
Boys and girls, are you lying to me?
Tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee!
Gotcha! Wow! What are you?
I'm the Sphinx, a horrible monster that eats people if they don't answer my riddle correctly.
Why?
Because, tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee, I'm angry.
Why are you so angry?
Because I haven't had my morning coffee. Waking up, morning again, the yellow bus off to kindergarten, the same old ride every day.
It's a good thing coffee can come out to play.
A new generation with tolerance up.
Give us a heart attack in a cup. Tea parties aren't fun anymore.
I'll be barista.
Let's play coffee store. Well, it's real tough just being a kid. Yeah, it's real tough just being a kid.
Yeah, it's real tough just being you.
But coffee will get you through.
Beans coffee, the only coffee with vitamin F for fun.
So now that you've had your coffee, may I pass? I want to get into Thebes. I'm hoping that it will be my new home here on Earth.
No, you can't go past until you answer my riddle correctly. I have taken over all of Thebes, and anytime someone gets it wrong, I eat them.
I bet I can do it. I'm very smart.
Oh yeah? How smart?
Smart enough to solve it. I've come this far, leaving my sweet mother behind and defeating a sketchy baklava dealer, so I'm up for any try.
Okay, here it is. What animal walks on 4 feet in the morning, on 2 feet in the afternoon, and on 3 feet in the evening?
Wow, that is hard. Oh, man.
Wow, you got it! The answer, you said man!
Huh? How is that the answer?
Well, in the morning represents early childhood, where a baby crawls on his hands and knees, 4 feet. As a grown-up, man walks upright, 2 feet. Finally, tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee. As an old man, he wobbles with the help of a walking stick, thus his 3rd leg.
Wow, Sphinxy, you make math fun.
After all these years to be defeated by such a wise boy, I shall leap to my unfortunate death. Tee-hee-go-hee-go-hee.
No, wait, why would you want to do that?
Everybody makes fun of me on account of how funny I look.
Hey, it's okay. We all have our problems. I have lumpy ankles. I walk funny and everything. See?
Wow, kid, you do have lumpy ankles. I feel better already.
Let's be friends.
I've never had a friend before. Why, I'll never eat another person again.
Hooray!
Is it true? Are we saved? Who are you, young stranger?
My name is Oedipus.
Oedipus, you saved us from the Sphinx. I'm Jocasta, Queen of Thebes. My husband left on a trip long ago and never returned, and we'd like to make you our new king.
Really? I could be king?
Yes, Oedipus.
But if you're queen, then we'd have to...
Get married.
Married?
Married, good idea.
But you're twice my age.
Married? As king and queen, you and I could rule together and live happily ever after. Do you want to be king, Oedipus?
Well, that sounds like fun. What do you think, kids? Should I marry Jocasta and be king? Okay, I'll do it.
This can be your home, and I your new family. Take my heart, love, let's be happy.
But I'm just a little boy, and you are
21. I could be your mother goose.
might be kind of fun.
Mulberry bushes,
Rub-a-dub
diddle diddle,
in a tub.
Humpty Dumpty, Papa Weasel's go. You're the wind beneath me.
How softly you blow.
You're my flame, oh baby.
Let me spray you with my
Love. Now, if only we had somebody to perform the wedding. Someone ate our priest.
I'll do it.
Sphinxy, you can do weddings?
So long as you've accepted the Greek Orthodox Church into your heart.
Yay!
Here in Greece we live for weddings. We attend one every week, where we dance and make loud noises, screaming "Ba-ba-ba!" 'cause we're Greek. Char the cattle, let the lamb roast.
Eat more mammals.
'Cause we're Greek. Have some ouzo, have some olives, in the pits out.
'Cause we're Greek.
Weddings are for feasting, weddings are for dancing, weddings are a Grecian state of mind. So we join in circle with our king and queen, breaking every dish we find. More moussaka, more souvlaki,
More tzatziki. 'Cause we're Greek.
roll the philo,
Duh.
wrap the philo,
Duh.
needs more philo.
Whoa, 'cause we're Greek. Jump on tables, throw carnations, tank the euro. 'Cause we're Greek.
Drink the whole jug of Retsina.
To Dionysus. 'Cause we're Greek. Yes, I love a wedding.
Do you, king, with this ring, take her as your everything?
Yes, Sphinxy, I do.
Do you, queen, truly mean to share with him your everything?
Lovingly, I do.
I now pronounce this marriage not as tied. Oedipus, it's time to kiss your bride. So after scares by the oracle and that baklava guy, after leaving his brother and wanting to cry, after being alone and wandering free, Eddie now has a friend and a family. So as Oedipus starts his newfound position, we'll see him again after this intermission. Goodbye, boys and girls! Guys, are you back here?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Catalina, it seems like the kids are pretty into my gem, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Wow, she's really great.
Did you guys just...
Well, she did.
What do you mean she did?
I didn't get to. She's really, really great. I think my parents will love her.
Evan, Catalina, she doesn't have the same feelings for you.
Well, we did just get married. See you out there.
You left your Sphinx in the can.
You can't get to me, Catalina. Ask me why.
Why, you misogynist pig?
Well, sunshine. I just talked to the Beans Coffee people during intermission, and despite your, how do we say, questionable quackback contributions, they were really excited about hearing their song in the show.
You're a corporate whore. Good for you.
So excited, in fact, that they've decided to purchase the Fuzzy Duck Theater Company and take it on a national tour.
National?
At 10 times net value. Apparently they're looking for a vibrant new approach to enhance their public image.
Oh my God. We're gonna make thousands.
Yeah, we? You mean I?
Well, I'm unquitting then.
Oh, it's a little too late for that now, isn't it?
Hey, Alistair, why is there lightning in the play?
Lightning?
Yeah, the lights in the theater keep flashing on and off.
Evan, she's all yours.
I will have you know that I have come further with this idiot in the last 7 minutes than I have with you in the past 7 years.
Hi there, boys and girls, mommies, daddies too. Welcome back to our exciting show. Before we all begin our story from Act 2, there's just one little thing we want to know. Yes, every time you get a break, better make sure that you make quack, quack, quack. So did everybody pee?
We don't pee once we begin, so if you want me to pee, everybody quack, quack.
Everybody pee.
Everyone had lots of time, so if you want me to pee, make a giant quack, quack. Did you wash your hands?
Wash your hands.
Please, we wash our hands, so if you all wash your hands, everybody quack, quack. You can do it all.
Can
You can pee and wash your hands, 'cause you are a fuzzy duck. Everybody quack, quack.
Great job, boys and girls. Take those clean hands and give yourselves a giant quack of applause. Quack, 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 quack. 15 years had passed. That's 10 less than a quarters. Eddie and Jocasta had 2 sons and 2 daughters. Life was changing pretty fast for Oedipus. Life was changing pretty fast for Oedipus. Catalina! Children, how many of you have parents that don't love each other anymore? I'm sure they love you. Well, maybe mommy and daddy don't hold hands anymore. Or maybe they don't go to sleep together early on Thursday like they used to. And maybe they don't even sleep in the same bed. And maybe mommy's right when she says daddy doesn't bring her flowers anymore. And maybe daddy's right when he says that mommy can't have flowers because mommy doesn't know how to smile. And that the reason mommy and daddy don't have any friends anymore is because nobody wants to be around a wretched, miserable shrew. And maybe daddy wouldn't have gone on a retreat to Caesar's Cove Haven in the Poconos with mommy's sister if mommy didn't endlessly suck the joy out of life.
Sphinxy, Sphinxy, what's the matter with you?
Not yet, Evan!
Sorry.
Life at the palace was pretty great for Oedipus's king until one day someone got sick. And then someone else got sick. And then lots of people got sick. And some people started dying.
Sphinxy, Sphinxy, what's the matter with you?
It's this disease. It's taken over my body.
Why?
You see, Oedipus, Sphinxy has the plague.
The plague?
Sure, the plague's taken over all of Thebes.
Hey, Jocasta, what's the plague? Can you tell me, please?
It's the biggest thing to hit the town of Thebes.
Is the plague something for everyone?
I'll tell you all about it. It might be fun. First you eat some food,
Then you feel nauseous, your head hits the floor. Wham splat, wham splat. Then you puke and puke and puke some more. Blah, 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 blah. Wham splat, blah, blah, blah. Yuck, burr, burr. And that's what it's like when you get the plague. There's 3 kinds of plagues, as you recall. Let's join together and say them all. If your plague is septicemic, your blood gets poisoned and you feel anemic. If your plague's pneumonic, simple to remember, you won't have lungs by next September. And if it's bubonic, the plague is black, you'll die in 4 days of a heart attack. And your livestock dies and you can't eat. There's bubbles in your armpits and on your feet. Your hair falls out like you never conditioned. The economy crumbles and your malnutrition. The rats and anthrax make a fuss, and your skin becomes covered in blood and pus. Everybody, squirt, squirt, sweep us, wham splat, blah blah blah, yuck, burr burr. And that's what it's like when you get the squirt, wham, splat, when you get the plague.
Whoa, that was fun. Let's do it again.
No.
Goodbye, Oedipus. In a few minutes, I'll breathe my last mythological breath.
No, Sphinxy, you can't die on me now.
We Sphinxes, or Sphinxi, we're a dying breed. And I'm the last Sphinx left, Oedipus. Mythological creatures can't survive anymore.
Boys and girls, please don't let my best friend die. Do you want to bring him back? I said you want to bring him back from the other side? If you want his body to fight this awful disease, just quack like a duck. Yes, quack like a fuzzy yellow duck and he'll come back to life. Quack, 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 quack. He didn't quack loud enough, kids, and now he's dead. Jocasta the Sphinx died.
Now, Oedipus, sometimes her family pets die. What's important is that we stop the plague before we die.
Well, how do we stop it?
Well, we need to see somebody to tell us how to fix the future.
The future? My friend Mrs. Oracle can tell the future.
You should go visit her.
It is I, the Oracle, man of Delphi.
Oracle. Yeah, I'd love to know the future again. And you're the only one who can tell it.
Yes, Oedipus, I can tell the future. Why do you seek me?
What can you tell me about the plague?
The plague was brought to your city by murder.
Murder? Whose murder?
The king before you was murdered, and your city will remain cursed until the mystery is solved.
Ooh, a mystery. I love mysteries, don't you?
We'll have to find clues.
Clues.
Your first clue is that the king went on a trip and was attacked on the road and killed.
Clue number 1.
The king was attacked on the road.
And killed.
Well, that's my clue. Goodbye.
Bye, Oracle. Bye. Well, now that we're on a super duper secret hunt for clues, where else can we find more clues?
I know. There's a fortune teller who lives in a dark ditch on the other side of town.
A dark ditch? What an awful place to live. How could anyone live there?
Well, he's blind.
Then let's go see this blind fortune teller.
I'll go get him. His name's Tiresias.
Wow. A blind fortune teller from all the way on the other side of town is coming all the way.
There he is.
I am the blind fortune teller Tiresias, to give you the awful fortunes you see.
Tiresias, we need to know who killed the king before me, and we seek clues.
Clues.
Clues. I can tell you the next clue, but you won't like it.
But I'm the king. I command it.
Fine. The clue is it's somebody very near.
Clue number 2. It's somebody near. Wait, what kind of dumb clue is that?
It's somebody, you know, near, close by, in short proximity, vicinal.
That's all you've got?
You don't want to hear the rest?
Of course I do. I want to hear it all. Give me a real clue.
Fine. You are the killer.
You don't know anything. Does being blind make you not know things?
What? No. What? Why would you say such a thing? Such a mean thing.
Well, I just have a lot of hubris. It's my tragic flaw.
Now, Oedipus, I think you have a lot to learn about blind people. Never tie a sock across your eyes and pretend that you can't see at all. Let's try it out and not see what we find. You get confused which way to go, bump into walls and stub your toes. Now what if that just never stopped? Now you all can say you've been blind.
What?
Being kind to the blind. 'Cause if you were blind, you would want some kindness too. Be kind to the blind, and soon you will find that they are a lot like you. There's a whole lot that the blind can't do.
Okay, well, there's also lots that the blind can do.
Like they can't read books and cannot read the mail.
No, they can in Braille.
They can't tell time.
Well, they're wristwatch hawks.
And they can't match socks.
Your thing with socks.
They can't cross the street.
But they actually can. And some have dogs. Did you know that detail?
It's like being colorblind, but you can't see white.
Evan, you're not helping.
Even talking is a curse. They sign words to converse.
The blind, not deaf, speak like you.
Just like we are.
Like we're doing right now.
Be kind to the blind. 'Cause if you were blind, you would want some kindness too. Be kind to the blind, and soon you will find that they are a lot like you.
They keep their hands on your face till your fortune's red. They speak just like dolphins do. They speak with sonar too.
So as you can see, the blind can teach both you and me. Lots I hope that you've learned from this song. Be kind to the blind. 'Cause if we're blind, you would want some kindness too. Be kind to the blind, and soon you will find valuable lesson.
Nope.
Well, it's time for me to get back to working on that great American Braille novel I call life. Goodbye, Oedipus.
Goodbye, Tiresias.
Goodbye, children.
Good job, everybody. Now we have 2 clues about the former king's death. 1, he was killed on the road, and 2, the killer is near. Ooh, spooky. Jocasta, why don't you think of some interesting things about the former king, and maybe that will lead us to another clue.
Well, he was wearing a royal Greek outfit.
No, that doesn't help.
His name was Laius.
Vaguely familiar, but no.
He liked Greek pastries.
A clue! Clue number 3, Greek pastries. Wait a minute. I once killed a man who was obsessed with Greek pastries.
Really? What kind of pastry?
Baklava.
Not made with pistachios.
Yes. He was on his way from looting a village that was the prime exporter of baklava and baklava-related products.
No! My husband used to loot towns that produced baklava and baklava-related products.
The guy I killed was named Laius.
My husband was named Laius. Weren't you listening when I just said that earlier?
It's probably not the same man, right?
Oh, gods above! We must be certain. Let's search all over the palace for some clues. I can't believe Alistair expects us to go through with this.
What do you mean?
No clues over here. Well, you know how the play ends.
Well, sure. I memorized the whole script.
And you are okay with what happens in the last scene?
That's exactly what I've been trying to tell you, Catalina. I won't really know how it ends until we get there. I am experiencing it all for the first time, just like my character.
Oedipus, is that you?
Alistair, this raging idiot doesn't even know how the play ends.
No, it doesn't bring a certain freshness to the role. Oedipus, don't you recognize me?
Tedipus, it's you.
Oh, Oedipus, how I've missed you.
How is Mommy?
Daddy died.
Awesome!
Oedipus, Daddy really did love
The
you.
Oracle said I was gonna kill Daddy, and Daddy died without me killing him. Thank you, big bro.
Well, I realize that it's a moot point because you weren't really my brother. You were adopted.
I was?
You were adopted by Mommy and Daddy when they found you as a baby, tied to a tree by your ankles.
What?
Yes, they took him down and adopted him. We were worried that he was going to kill Daddy and do something awful to Mommy, but since Daddy's dead, the Oracle must have been wrong.
What to Mommy? What were you gonna do to Mommy?
She said it was dang nasty awful.
What's that in your hand, Tedipus?
This, it's a pendant I gave you before you went away. I found it held by a skeleton on the side of the road. Oh, and in his other hand was this.
That's the baklava knife I gave to my husband on our wedding day.
Now, don't be so short. Did your knife have an inscription that read, "To my husband Laius, the king of Thebes, on our wedding day, from your loving wife Jocasta, the queen of Thebes"? Oh, no.
Laius was my husband, the man you killed. He was your father, which means that I am your mother and your wife.
Oh, no!
Oh, Oedipus!
As Oedipus and Jocasta realized their fate, they knew they were finished, that all was too late. They accepted the roles that the gods did send and prepared to meet their tragic end. But then they realized anger wasn't the way, so Eddie and Jocasta saw a lawyer that day. You all know how it ends, of course. The king and queen went to get a... What the hell was that? That's not the ending we practiced.
Catalina gave me your new last-minute changes. Aren't I a good memorizer?
Every mother who goes birthing finds the godless pain a sure thing. Every mother's labor, suffering,
just because it was cesarean. Yes, every mother keeps from cursing when they're bitten while nursing, or when woken up by cries at 1:10. But how do other moms react when they're forced to face the fact that their lover is their husband, is their son? My lover is my husband, is my son. There, I've said it, but that awful feeling lingers. 'Cause my son's stepdad is also his grandpappy, and the entire family tree looks pretty crappy. Yes, my lover is my husband, is my son. That explains why Polynices has 6 fingers. Well, the next family reunion should be fun. Oh, husband, lover, son. Quite the tenderloin you grew to, no resemblance that I knew to my dear boy who cried for Skittles, Twix, and Slurpees. No, you were handsome, strong, and young, and we would kiss with lots of tongue. We shared our lives, we shared our bed, we shared our heartbeats. When we made love, and we made love, how superbly I was laid love, how our bed sheets ripped apart like uncooked pasta. Then you dug my heart to China when you dug through my vagina. What a way to treat your mom/wife, Jocasta. My lover is my husband, is my son, and my son's great aunt is also called his aunt. Now you think my situation's like no other, but at least I have a son who loves his mother. Yes, my lover is my husband, is my son. How can I live with that? I can't, no I can't. But with these hands Antigone's begun. Oh, husband, lover, son. One-woman Jocasta cabaret, the vagina goes both ways.
This is totally out of control. Boys and girls, I wanted to tell a story about friendship family, the ability to overcome the difficulties of life, and I'd like to apologize for the behavior of my clearly disgruntled employees, as they have brought nothing but inappropriateness to this sacred performance space.
Whoa. Okay, you are the one who had the idea to do an Oedipus for children in the first place. Who comes up with an idea like that? Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. On behalf of the Fuzzy Duck employees, who used to be referred to as artistic associates, we would like to apologize to you for making you sit through this embarrassing example of one man's overinflated ego. God forbid you listen to me for once when I say Oedipus for kids is a bad idea. Seriously, Oedipus for kids? You motherfucker!
Kid, Catalina's going to tell you that she's sorry.
For what?
For
What? Motherfucker?
Motherfucker.
I'm not sorry about anything. And it is you who owes me an apology.
Motherfucker.
An apology for the way that you have treated me. When we started Fuzzy Ducks, I was doing it for the kids.
I'm also doing it for the kids, boys and girls. Didn't you enjoy the show?
Oh my
We
God.
don't make a damn bit of difference.
That's not true, boys and girls. Didn't we make you all feel laughing and feel good about who you are?
Boys and girls, what did we actually teach you? We taught you to drink beans coffee for kids.
Oh my God.
We've become corporate shills.
Oh, we're not corporate shit.
You trademarked the term quackback.
You know I'm a very committed
Motherfucker! I just figured it out. Jocasta is Oedipus's mom. Oedipus had sex with his own mother. You can't do that. No wonder they get divorced in the end. Wow, Alistair, you're real smart.
You hired him.
You screwed him.
Okay, don't you dare turn this back on me. This is all about you hiring idiots so it makes you look smarter.
Quack!
You know what? Why don't we let the audience know the truth about your educational credentials?
Catalina.
He wasn't even a real teacher, everyone. He was a sub.
How dare you! No, even my worst day as a substitute teacher was better than the 5 minutes of your one-woman show about Eleanor Roosevelt where she ended up naked in a bathtub full of pig's blood.
Oh, shut up!
Let me see if I can remember the quote.
Shut up!
Oh, yeah, I remember it perfectly. A trite, talentless performance by an actress whose breasts have seen better days.
You asshole! Mama's boys! I will beat the shit out of you on your winch of a mother!
Kick you in the nuts!
Hey, boys and girls! A fuzzy duck just flew. You know what that means. Time for a quackback. Well, let's see. What can we talk about?
Egomaniac!
Norwegian
Boys
prostitutes!
and girls, how many of you have ever been called a hurtful name?
Highest back!
Tolerate, bitch!
A lot of you, I guess. I remember when I was little and someone said I was like a box of broken crayons. And I cried and cried the whole bus ride home. But when I told my mom what Mrs. West said, she just said sticks and stones. And since then, I've been called dumb by a lot of people. But I've learned to pretend they're not saying it, because if you don't hear somebody call you dumb, it's just like they never said it at all.
Get away from me!
Face me, you pussy!
And that's why I think I love acting so much, because then I can pretend to be someone else. And I can be somebody who's not dumb, someone who's smart, or somebody brave, or somebody different.
You psychotic bitch!
Bastard!
Right, guys? When a journey's over and done, and the fortunes we seek have been found, then be glad that we had so much fun. I'm so glad that I had you around. Throughout all of today, there were lessons we learned. There's so much that we've seen, but now we've returned with our traveling over and all we've gone through. I'm so glad I could share it with you, because you are my bestest friends. Oh, what wondrous adventures we shared. Your own journey. I can promise that I'll be right there. And each time you're in need, I will lend you a hand when you're feeling
that I will be right there with you. 'Cause we can do it all. Come on! We